Okay. We're starting. Welcome on in, you guys. I am finally here and happy to be here. Let me get this out there. Live. Okay, hold on. Okay, so WCIA network, you guys, and everything I do and say. Is this loud enough? Falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Is having some issues? Is this loud enough? Is this coming through, you guys? Give me a little thumbs up if you could hear me. For some reason, I don't know if this looks. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, this is way better. I don't know if you're able to hear anything before. I'm happy I didn't have like a 20-minute intro. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Thumbs up if you could hear me. Hi. All right. Look at this picture I'm starting with. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Muffin Top. All right, let me welcome you guys in. Yes, I'm late, and there's always good reasons why. So, I don't know who's still here, so I'll start from the bottom up. Stefani, hi, I'm Bernie G, Muffin Top, my amazing mod. If those that do not know, Muffin Top is my mod. Lisa, how are you? Just come on in and tell me who's still here, because Jean, I believe you are. Going to the bottom. Let me know who is still here. Hi, Lisa. So, this channel here, WCIA Network, my channel, is dedicated to bringing justice to the children. And how I do that is through vision and through clairvoyance, through psychic shit I don't understand, but I do. And then what I learned is that reading photos and reading pictures is really my forte. So I have seen, and yeah, thank you, Muffin, that I have really good outcomes when I use images like this to tell you what I see. And for over 3 years, the story has been the same. It's the same. Elements haven't changed. The images haven't changed. The story hasn't changed. The story has stayed the same. Hi, Ripple. Nothing but love. The story has stayed the same. And unfortunately for the channels that I get my information from, they become front and center. But it's not about them. This isn't about Dolly. He has his own shit going on. And this isn't about Benny. You're probably like, how can it not be about them when their photos are in front of me? Well, I give you stories, hi BC, that I see through the images. And the story is what stays the same. Their faces and their images is what I call deep fake, because it's covering the truth in which I see. Don't get upset or change the channel if you're like, oh, Jesus Christ, I don't see anything this chick sees. I don't see one freaking thing she sees. This is crazy. Keep an open mind and stay. And then leave if you really hate what you're listening to. Because not everyone here is going to see what I see. And I've been shown this information through what I call Summer Moon Wells. Summer Moon Wells Missing Children is who has directed me for over 3 years. So when I say that there are some people that create this deep fake, and there's some people who know, and there's some people who don't know. I don't know the truth in which way it is. Why? Because I don't pick up on that stuff. It's not what I'm here for. It's not my purpose. It's not important. For me it isn't, because I'm not the law enforcement. So from June 16th, 2021, an element that is always there has been this kind of glasses. Now, a lot of people wear glasses, but when I see glasses like this, I show it because I do believe that there is a particular kind of equipment that helps create these deep fakes. And part of that equipment, the person behind this thing wears glasses like this. So could it be Joe Schmo standing here with the glasses? Yeah. Could it be Molly Golightly? Yeah. Could it be Ryan Finding Truth with the glasses? Uh-huh. Could be all of them. Because the glasses that you see in front of you, I notice on the same people over and over. Again, it's not about them. What it means is the person behind this deep fake that is creating, producing, knowingly. That's what just came through, knowingly. They knowingly. So even though that sentence may not make sense, you guys, this is what comes through. I give readings. I just talk what I see, and knowingly. So the person is knowingly doing this. They know they're doing this. They know the equipment. So the person that is doing the deep fake, you guys, is knowingly does it, and wears glasses like this. If that makes sense. So and even though I mention Benny a lot, his face, and then I say I see Benny in the face of Dolly, doesn't obviously mean I'm saying, oh, Dolly's face is Benny's face. Okay, I'm not that ignorant. What I'm telling you is the person behind the glasses is a mixture of a look like this. They mix together. I see this as a mixed together. Like I see each other's faces, and I'm not, again, I'm talking about the person that Summer Moonwell's children are showing me. And they show me all of these different glasses and faces and teeth, but they're knowingly showing it. And the person behind this, so this is how I do it, the person that is, this is all a reading, you guys. It's all it is. Everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of Copyright Act 1976. It's all allegedly. And it could all be a crock of shit. I don't think it is. It's because whatever comes out of my mouth, I believe it to be true. It's the truth as I see it. So what I'm giving you a message of what this person looks like. They do not have teeth like this. They do not. So the real person, those teeth aren't the ones I'd be looking for. And the teeth that Dolly shows, I told you his teeth change throughout the video. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Everyone's reality is different. These are different teeth. This is the same video. But what it's telling me is, even though, let me make this one bigger. Let me crop that one. Even though in this video, he shows different teeth, right? We don't give a shit if they're real or not. What I care about is the story behind the teeth. I'm explaining it differently today, you guys, because people are asking. So, this here and this here are from the same mouth that Dolly just did this video, right? So, we're not interested in knowing why he has different teeth. I'm giving you guys a whole different way of me explaining this, and I hope it helps. Let me know. It's not telling me, the news here isn't about, oh my God, Jesus Christ, he's got different teeth in the same video. I point that all out. Sometimes I get a reading of why I'm pointing it out, and sometimes I don't. Today is a very strong day. The person behind this doesn't have teeth like this. Neither one of these. Neither one of these. It's more this person. Benny shows all different teeth too. But these teeth, looks like the person that knows the story. You see? So I don't really give a shit that Benny and Dolly and Ryan Finding Truth and Molly Golightly and there's many more, but those are the ones. I think those are, JLR, Chronicles of Olivia, Justin for All. Those are the ones that have taught me this, that have helped, I shouldn't say that have helped me see the gift in which I use. I didn't know that until, again, 3.5 years ago. So all of them show different teeth on themselves. But the guilty person, the guilty party, has a mouth more like this. And wears those glasses. But even though the deep fake is different on top, I know the truth. And when I watch Benny do videos like this, I see the mixture of him and Dolly spiritually, meaning the person behind this looks, and Ryan Finding Truth. I don't know why he keeps coming up, but it's his face. It's like a mixture, but a cleaner person. So when I show Benny and Dolly together, they show the most common information of each other. So that's why I'm talking about both of them, actually, because their elements overlap, meaning it's saying like a fine line in between. The truth lies beneath the middle. So what it is somewhere in the middle of these two men, the truth lies. The truth must be met in the middle. In the middle. The truth is within the middle. Whatever I'm looking at, the truth lies beneath the deep fake. So, it's very strong, you guys. It's very, very, very strong. Like, I'll tell you what I'm feeling right now spiritually. My legs are very heavy. So it's as if they're looking down on a victim. They're looking down on a victim, and they can't move their legs. So what I feel, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling the heaviness of the victim's legs. Even though this is supposed to be Benny, the slide in between, this person is the victim. and their legs are very heavy. So this is what's between. That's supposed to be Benny. In this video, Benny goes back and forth, like they go into the picture and out. When they go out of the picture, I learned that through Summer. That's where the truth lies. Like this is a sliver, right? Just like when Summer Moon is dancing in the rain, right? She dances in the rain, but when she moves back and forth, wait, you guys. Anyway, when she moves back and forth is when I see a sliver of the truth. Correct, they're two different people. See, I say it this way because, again, I don't know what is shown. But the movement, when they move back and forth, something lies beneath the truth. When JLR moves back and forth, this again is a photo that I see within these guys' faces. So it's a fine mixture. There's a fine mixture of the guilty person that mixes these. In the Benny that shows himself is not the Benny I'm talking about. You have to understand that there's different Benny faces, and what I'm trying to tell you is I get the strongest feeling. I always have. Wait. The strongest, craziest feeling the feeling that I get with this this picture right here is very powerful. It's so familiar. So these are readings over photos, you guys, right? And that's all it is a reading. And sometimes I go within photos. This is one of them. This here I also feel a woman, a female. I see the V over the I. So what this picture is telling me is this is a very this person that's beneath this deep fake we call Benny. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. This here, I'm changing the color so you guys could see it. This here is across both eyes. This thing. Now, I don't know. You're all going to see this differently, right? It's right there. And it goes from... It's two people. They connect two people. I feel a woman here. So this is the V. This is the V that goes in the eye. So what I'm telling you I could, I can't even explain to you. I can't even explain it. It's a combination of peacefulness, realness. So whatever this person is doing here is just very real. Like when I say there's deep fakes, this here, let me make it bigger, is not a deep fake. It's not made up. And it's so very strong for me right now that I almost just want to end this live and start a different live, because this I didn't know this was going to happen, obviously. But like, if I were to now write a book, whatever's going on here would be on the cover. Like, this is that powerful of a photo, you guys. It's it's like it's singing. They're singing. He's singing. And he's singing about whoever is behind all these children going missing. Here's my read. Again, it's about the energy and the feeling and the reading that I get over a photo. I'm not telling you that Benny's sitting here singing. I'm not talking about Benny. I don't see Benny. I see different faces. So the person that is taking these children and sacrificing them and abusing them and taking them down into the deep, dirty, dark holes, they sing while doing it. And what I see here psychically is what that looks like when they sing during some sort of a seance. I have the word seance. I have cult. They sing over the bodies. Like, this is what they're saying to me, is they go deep in the tunnels, you guys. This photo is just telling me that part of the story. Are they down in the deep dungeon singing? That's what the children see. This picture could be someone just standing in their kitchen. You understand what I'm saying? Is, yes, a ritual. Like, I'm giving you a reading from the children's standpoint, from what they see. And it could be a crock of fucking shit. I don't know. I could just tell you the truth in which I see it. That's it. If I stand my truth, it has to me, it has to be what it is, because why else would it be coming out of my mouth? That's how much I trust myself now. I just do. And it's a very dark, cold ritual. And they sing loud. They sing proud. And this person has teeth in a mouth like that. But this situation that I'm seeing is down under. These children, the children wind up down under the ground. That's where the ritual is held. The ritual is underground. The ritual is underground. They have rooms underground, you guys. So when I see this, I see that this stuff happens beneath our feet. Under the ground. And then they have a team that's separate. They have a separate layer of a team, this group. And they're the ones who watch over the computers, organize it. They organize things. They organize. There's a group like this that they're also in the I'm getting like in the cover, like they're in hiding. They're also in hiding. They hide themselves. But there's a whole layer and level of men that play this game, and they organize these children. That's the sex trafficking part, I guess. That's the more business part. But they do it as a game. They do it little teeny squares. Little squares indicate the children. And like they're little worker bees. The picture to the left is from Michael Vaughn's father. Michael Vaughn's father has a boat. And this is a photo of a cropped photo from his boat ride with his friends. And this person here, let me see if I get the whole picture. Hold on. Yeah, I can. Oh, no, I can't. This part of the picture had these people in there. And the one in the middle is, I think he went to Mexico. It's Mexico. But that's the girl I told you looks like the girl from Friends. That's interesting. And then that guy dies. Oh, wow. I told you that girl looks like the girl from Friends. Isn't that interesting? There's a message in there. See, that's how it happens. Let me see if I can find this picture. That's how it happens, you guys. There are messages that come from the photos. Let me see something. It's their connections. But there's something that happened with the Friends group, the Friends you know, that one guy died, that is familiar with the people of this network. Different networks, but they're familiar with each other, right? So this guy's face shows up to me mixed in with Benny's all of a sudden. Benny's in a car by himself. And see, now I'm able to get through it and keep going. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do that, you guys. Benny's picture, let me crop out his, has that same dude's face in here. Now, I didn't put it in there, and these are obviously different videos, right? They have nothing to do with each other. Here's his face. Now, to me, they're the same. Oh, thank you for those ones. This face in here. See, it's a little easier to see. You guys see it? See, the face to me is the same. And again, so it's a mixture of these faces, the people that are the guilty parties, you guys. And the face is right there. It shows in Michael Vaughn's father's boat. So these people go on a boat with the children. Going on this boat is a major big part of the process. So when I actually see these fake cars like this, these are fake. Okay? To me, they look fake, but I see what I need to see. And I see the underground tunnels. I see the doorways. I do not see a car. I don't see a car. But these are different videos, you guys. Like each video for me, even though they're different, tells me the same story. Benny's, as you say, turn that upside down. His cars always show the same information to me in the windows, just like dolly visions. They're very connected. Now, these are from different videos, but yet they show the same background information to me. Thank you for those ones. You guys see it. So, like, those maroon doors, like, this is a big deal. Because to me, this is the plastic. This is the underground, whatever this is. But it's underground. These children are underground. They're underground. And these walls, why won't this close? Right? These walls that you see here, let me blow it up. And what you see in this door through this plastic opening, that it's always plastic, is that. And then underneath there is another underground layer with the number 5 boxes. So I always am shown the same information. And this is, I would say, 10 times out of 10, Benny shows the same background, just like Dolly. And then the layer beneath that wall are the number 5 boxes. So either they know this is in their video, or they don't. The one to the right, you guys, is from the same, a different video. Same element. This isn't from the same video. Same information. It's showing the same craziness in the window to me. You see? So either they know or they don't know. I'm told they don't know everything that is shown, but they do know it's happening. They are not, they're like on a top layer. So the people like this, they're not on the top level. Like, they can't know everything. But they know that something's happening to their videos. So the people involved, and I'm not saying Dolly, don't always know everything. But in this video that is fairly new, shows me a Summer Moon Wells missing child. So is Dolly in a car with a Summer Moon Wells child in the back? I have no idea. But what it's showing me here is Summer Moon. It's saying that these children are laid to rest underground. After all of these rituals and sacrifices and what they do to beat up these children all the way to the core, this is where they wind up like that. And what it's telling me is, these are the pictures we see of Summer Moon. They're in this video, this last video of Dolly's. Now, I have no idea how this shit gets in the videos, because I have no idea if everyone sees the same thing I see. I know that there's no life in this person that I'm seeing behind him. So what it's saying, it's horrible. Hi, Colleen. What it's saying is, they're laid to rest after all of these horrific things underground. They're not going to find their full selves above ground. These are boxes, and they get placed down here. They're in these corners here. They get placed down here. Once the rituals are over. That's right there. That's Dolly in Sebastian's neighborhood. Well, yes, this video was just taken. But I'm telling you that I see an adult. I see an adult. I see close to a teenager who had these babies. So I see kind of like the mother. I see a child around 11. I see a little Summer Moon around 6. And I see baby. So when they're laid to rest, it's like a generation. They're not laid to rest by themselves. They're with other sacrifices. They have someone they call the doctor. They're not a doctor, but the doctor watches over these sacrifices and knows what to do with them. There's a doctor at this process. Like, this is a part of the process that is so horrific that I'm not even going to tell you exactly what I see here. It is underground. Colleen, yes, a family. This is the family. But they're being taken care of in a way that it won't come through my mouth, put it that way. But they actually have a team that watches over this and uses it for science. See, I get all this from Dolly's picture, because that is what's in the back of his head. I didn't put this image there. What you see to the right was what was in Dolly's car during CrimeCon. Benny Keys always has the same information. And so does Dolly. Two different videos, like I showed you of Benny. The same storyboard. Here, is the car from CrimeCon. Here is the same information. These are different videos. They're telling the same story. They're telling the story of the dead child in the corner. Different videos as Benny's. They're telling the same story. This, you turn it this way, brighten it up. That these rituals are underground. So this story, which comes from the CrimeCon video, mind you, this is in his fucking window. I don't care what it is. So I'm telling you the story, but that's what's in the window. As this is what I see in the window from his video last week. This is the story, the Summer Moonwell's children. These children get placed underground, and when they get placed underground, it's scientifically done. It's done by someone who calls himself the doctor. And Dolly's photos, Dolly's videos give me the same information as do Benny's. Whatever this shows consistently in the windows is what is shown to me in the fake cars. You see, Dolly's information along with Benny's here's Benny's is always this. It's the same location is what I'm telling you. These are the same. So going back to the beginning, going back to the first thing I said was these guys overlap. So when I say overlap, that is because their information psychically gives me information on the same part of the process. As does Ryan finding truth. And so did cracking cases. Cracking cases gave me that. Ryan finding truth. JLR. But these two, I like this combo here. See? Benny's window driving his car. Dolly's window driving his car. This is Dolly's window. Now, it's there or it's not there. I'm telling you that these sacrifices are underground. Somewhere a boat is involved. That is a doorway. That is the plexiglass box. There's plexiglass over these boxes. The plexiglass is shown. I don't know why. You know why I'm telling you right now. There's a layer of protection, you guys, over these bodies. I don't know what the fuck that is, but what you're looking at to the right is some of these kids sometimes have to put on those hats that you see to the right. But this here, you guys, these are horrific situations for the children. Children have to play the game, and you guys, what they do to these kids is beyond recognizable. Beyond you can't understand it. These are what the rooms look like. They're closed with plexiglass doors. And that picture to the left tells me that there's an extra layer of protection for them. Thank you for that affirmation. Thank you very much. So these are rooms. I don't know what this guy's name is either, but to the left, I forgot who that is actually. The telephones help me show you guys what I see. Benny's telephone and this guy, when he talks, I forgot who this guy was, but they did programs together. And this here is just the same equipment that I show you in the windows. So it's always the same, you guys. The equipment doesn't change, right? It's just like this. Wait. The equipment doesn't change and the information doesn't change. So it shows me what I need to tell you. Yeah, Doug. And when I see corners of fake, now this is on a phone. When I see corners of, I call them the fake cars, I'm always seeing the corners look like what you see here. And that is a real good image of the corners. Let me grab one of Dolly's. Here. So this here would be this corner. Okay? This is Dolly's. They're cookie cutters for me. So when I see Doug's phone and Benny's phone, and I say there's the equipment, whatever they're using to get into these tunnels, is what I see in behind the car doors. Does that make sense? And so I'm showing, even though I show you now this in Benny or Doug's phone, it's the same thing I'm showing you here in Dolly's car. I call it the corner, and the corner is where these heads go. You guys, the corner is where the sacrifice winds up going. In the corner, in the window, in the door, behind the plexiglass, down under. The story stays the same. This is the family of sacrifices that I see in the fake cars, in the window. This is a layer, and it's brightening up to me. So now it's telling me that there's a fire down under. See, now I see a fire, and I see this as an incinerator. Oh, wow. They go in an incinerator. They get lit on fire. This is an incinerator. Oh, wow. They get lit on fire. See, this is all the same. See, this, that, and then the picture of Benny, when we see Benny like this. So there's an incinerator, you guys, and they get lit on fire. And what Benny is showing me here, he's showing me this same box. So like when I look at pictures like this, all it's doing is it's reinforcing the truth that they go within these boxes. And Jody Sue Brown would show the same information as well. Jody Sue Brown's information gave me the same information as Benny, Doug, obviously about Dolly Vision. But again, it speaks to me and tells the same story. So the guys, all the guys, the ones I've mentioned, I'm staying focused in on a particular part of their journey. And again, Jody Sue Brown's videos only give me information from down under. They only give me this information. This is the same as this. I'll show you. This here is what you're looking at here. Wait. I shall blow it up. Is what you're looking at. Let me see if I can brighten it. Oh, wow. I don't want to brighten it too much because I'll lose the back one that's behind the bright one. That this is the same. This is the same. See? It's identical. This is identical. Right? Right? And they're different videos. Remember, these are identical, but look at this. It's so, even the bars on the bottom. This is Jody Sue Brown. And remember, this one is Doug's. This isn't Jody's that you're looking at. This is Doug holding his phone. So I use those same information. This is Doug. It's a cookie cutter. And this is the stuff that nobody wants to talk about. This is a cookie cutter. Cookie cutter. There's the number 5 in front. Like this is what Jody Sue Brown's. Oh, Sassy got a gifted membership. Yay, thank you, Nothing But Love. That's amazing. Thank you. Oh my God. Thanks, guys. Very appreciative. I'm changing the lighting to show you what Jody Sue Brown shows. She has the number 5. So when I say I see a number 5, Jody Sue Brown shows me the exact 5. It's in her head. I don't know if you guys could see that, but this is the equipment. These are number 5s back there. And this side is Doug's. Same information. I always want you guys to recognize these people's faces. Recognize what you see and accept the fact that you see Spirit's truth. Whatever is shown to you doesn't necessarily mean it's being shown to the next person. When I'm shown something, it's because it's being shown to me. It's like I don't see something until I see it. But there is something about what they put fake teeth, their teeth in these mouths. I don't get it. But this image here shows 2 different people. So when they get sacrificed, they're definitely not alone. They're not alone. They're not alone. These kids are not alone. Different noses on the same person. The noses, I get a lot of information from noses and teeth and hair. Nose, teeth, hair, their hairdo. Nose, teeth, and hair. This nose is Dolly. Right? How could that nose be Dolly? And this nose be Dolly? The nose that hits me is like, it's neither one of these really, because the one that really I feel is more like a nose like this. Like, neither one of these feel correct to me as far as the guilty person as much as this nose. They have a little nose. The person has a short nose. They have a short nose. They don't have a long nose like that. They don't have a real teeny pointed one. At least the person that I'm talking about. The person that knows something, right? Again, it's a mix between Benny and Dolly and Ryan finding truth. It's a mix between their faces. Somewhere in between is the truth. The glasses, the glasses, the glasses. Whatever is happening with the glasses happens electronically, happens with their eye. Like there's a connection between these things. There's something to watch. You guys should watch the reflections of the eyes, because it gives me these stories that are not necessarily in the photo. Like, I can't pick it up. See, different teeth again. But the teeth to the left are more like Benny's teeth they used to show, but these still stand for me. But these are two different noses, two different teeth. I mean, you could see it. It's very, very clear. I think, yeah, it's very clear. Thank you for those ones. This, again, this face is a little closer to Ryan finding truth, so it's just telling me it's a fine mixture. Like the true person is a mix somewhere in here. Doesn't have a long face like that. Has more of a shaped face to the right. That's what I'm getting. Not what you see to the left. I take this person to be a man. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know what anything of hers is. I see a man back there. I don't see a woman. So even though they're trying to portray someone as being a woman, that's involved in this thing. There's a man back there. That's what I see. I see a little bit of grandis. Yeah, it's very male. Again, in the window, even though this is so strange, what it shows me in the window is the equipment. It just does. And so to all the windows, so behind a window, they're plexiglass windows that are between the children. It's like they're walls for the children. You know, so when I see something like this, I think of a plexiglass door that separates the children. There are doors like this. Maroon trim doors. This here, I told you that some of these children have like these things on their heads, like this. So all this is doing is it's reinforcing that there's stuff that goes on that we'll never understand. So it's telling me that this situation is just reinforcing and telling me the truth, that they are underground. They do have all their own space, all their own boxes. That some of them do have these over their heads. This head with a hoodie is the same conversation. And there's their box. I think boxes like this should be on alert. I think situations like this should be on alert. So it says, hi, hey, Rosemary. I don't know how, I don't know much about cars, but I just have been showing in every video, I think probably each 850 plus videos, these frames, these maroon frames, and these frames are shown to me through the frames of the doors. So sometimes in the video, it will appear one way and then another. Like this. It's the frame of the doorway. Okay? Now, this I can't grab it. The one next to it is the same doorway, the same frame, but it's always showing me the same space. It's between the layers of the car. Like, this stuff is transported and it's moved, right? When I look at the picture to the right, I'm shown a different story. I am shown I'm trying to here. I'm trying to make it smaller. I'm shown the that there's a piece always looks the same. Maroon, the gold, the maroon, the green, and the white. I understand everyone sees different things, but there's something to be said about these doorways and information that it's showing, because these boxes, these wood boxes that they're using with these children, yeah, the boxes are off, correct. You're noticing the boxes, Colleen, because that's actually what I'm about to talk about, because you're supposed to. Look. See the box? You're looking at it through this plexiglass, right? It's not correct. It's correct. You're right. Doesn't look correct. It's just not correct. But maybe it is, and it's just the way that whatever the picture took. But we're supposed to recognize it and notice it. And it's what's in the trunk of the car. So this is where I say that these kids move about and they drop them off under the ground. So I think that that's how you access these tunnels, is there's certain places that you could pull your truck in, open underneath your car, and that's how they're swapped back and forth. No one sees them. That's how I see it. No one sees them. They're transported from beneath the ground, so you can't see them from up top. You can't find them by a drone, but they move back and forth from under the cars. And these boxes, this reminds me of the box that Don Wells put in his construction. It's the same kind of a box, actually, with the hinge. So what it's saying is that is probably why I saw Don's boxes like this, because this is how they transport them, like this. Let's see, Don. Nope. Don, Maine. Sometimes you get lucky. So if you go to any of my construction videos, let me see, Wells house. Wells. Take forever. That's how I had Don Wells's boxes that he was putting in the ground, if you remember, and they had doors on it with a hinge, just like this. Same thing. And there's your number 5. So when I say a number 5, it isn't coincidence, right, that the number 5s are the same. So this is telling the same story, because these are telling the same story. It's always in the door. So see? So what they're showing back here should be what they're showing here. The piping stuff. So if someone who knows electronics really, really well wants to verify it, all you got to do is look in the darkest places and match it up. So what I would do is crop down into this person, which is the person there is the darkest. Crop it and then brighten it up. And you have your answer. It's these poles. See, that's in there. And this is what it always winds up being. This thing. It's like a chicken head. But you take that, right? Come on. Trying to find wait, what am I looking for here? Oh, Jody Sue Brown. Okay. Ma'am. Here we go. So that thing is right in there, which at the end of the day should match up with this. So these guys are holding the same information. All these guys are underground. It's telling us underground, underground. Underground. So this car, oh, maybe that's what it is. When they pull the cars, you guys, all I know is it's under these fake cars. I don't even know. I can't keep saying it over and over and over and over. Oh my God. So this is one of Benny's cars. I mean, does this look like the inside of a car? No, it's the inside of one of these boxes. This is underground. And here are the different Bennies. Different teeth. Different Bennies. If I were to take, let's see, these big ass teeth, where are they? Where are they? Here they are. See, Dolly never has teeth like this. But he shows a lot of the same teeth that Benny has, the big teeth in the front. But they're not consistent with Dolly's. And this thing in their mouth, this is the same thing that Gabby Petito had in her mouth. It's allegedly the exact same thing. Those things are in the mouths. And again, Benny's, nothing looks the same. Yeah, these are shaped differently. The one to the left is Gabby Petito's, but the other two, they have these things in their mouth. As does Sebastian's father. That's Benny to the left, Sebastian's father in the middle, and Dolly to the right. So I want you to know something, that these things, whatever these things are, show up all the time. They have this across their mouth. I could probably guarantee that I could grab every subject that I have spoke about. He has the same glasses, Sebastian's father, and the same thing in his mouth. These are the same glasses that Dolly uses. His glasses don't stay on his face either, and there's, to me, two different images. I see a mixture of Dolly's glasses inside Sebastian's father's face. There's a crossover with Sebastian's father. That is Sebastian's father in the middle. That represents to me Dolly. I see a crossover with both of them. That's just super important to recognize. Again, Dolly and Benny's information on the car stays consistent. Their information shows the same thing to me. Underground, underground, underground. Underground, under the car. The so-called fake car, under the fake car. Beneath. But this is an illusion to me. An illusion to me. This could be the same room to me I see as them underground in those white rooms I show with the sunbeam above them. Take the car away and they're in the same, because they're not sitting in their fucking car. To me, it's an illusion. Like that is really what he's showing is, to me, the same thing Benny shows. Once again, I'm telling you the story. The story as I see it, it's behind these plexiglass walls. There's no difference between both of their bits of information. But these guys, these two men, serve me the same way. You see, a lot of people, didn't see and watch Benny from the beginning because not everyone is still here. You get a turnover of people. But this Sebastian's father and the information that Benny and both Dolly give me tells me that Sebastian's father is involved. On a deep, dirty level. And that Sebastian may not even be dead. Like, I don't know. Like, there's a group behind Sebastian's case. There's a group of men behind his case. And his case got confusing. Too many different people involved. These are all Bennies. All Bennies. And this is our little Summer Moon Wells child. This is this small little child that I call Summer Moon, that has helped me learn about myself and has put me in the most wonderful situation, and that is to bring justice to the children. They presented Summer so differently each time, and that's just because there's so many different Summer Moon Wells children, you guys. She's the one who showed me the teeth in the beginning. She's the one who showed me all the different faces that I call Summer Moon Wells children. They're different faces within the same picture, but yet nobody wants to recognize it. It's not talked about how their face structure, how their lips, how their teeth, how their age doesn't stay consistent. The Summer Moon Welleses are the ones I showed you, all of them. The picture all the way to the left is supposed to be Jody Sue Brown. The picture to the left comes from Jody Sue Brown's video from the beginning. How is it that that could be Jody Sue Brown? That's Summer Moon Wells within Jody Sue Brown's picture. That is Jody Sue Brown showing Summer. That comes from Jody's video. Summer, her teeth shifted many, many times. Again, try to keep the nose the same. It's not. The eyes are different. The lips are different. This to me is Michael Vaughn's face right here. But what you can recognize is that they're passing off Summer Moon as this one child. Let me get that other picture. Right? Here. It's another one. So, what I see happening here is that Summer Moon Wells is telling us there are many, many summer moons behind the one summer moon that has been introduced to us. Now, I see the autistic children, the children with autism, disabilities, Down syndrome. They call these children broken. I see that those children are within these faces. They're matched up that way. There is something going on with these autistic children. And there's more autistic children than we know about. And this should give them a little bit of justice by recognizing that that is a thing. It's a thing. I am on page 52 of a 183 page document. I am going to stop it here because this section needs to stand on its own, as the section does that I just finished. Today's presentation, I hope, has enlightened you guys to see how I do this, plus what I'm seeing, how I'm seeing it. The children they're gone. The detailed information that's presented, if in fact the law enforcement wants to see it as such, could help bring justice and closure. I believe what I say to be true. And that's the best that I could do. I could only give you to the best of how I know. Now, I will never know if it's true until things are brought forward. So, they make kids that are very young have babies. That's where this is going to go. And these underground situations will be the next live, as well as these young babies that are having babies. You guys, on that note, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all for tuning in, especially since I pushed it up a bit. And have a wonderful, wonderful, today's Saturday night. and we shall talk soon. Thank you all. Thank you for the memberships, and thank you for tuning in. Good night, folks.